James K. Polk, the 11th President of the United States. In 1795, he was born in Mecklenburg County, North Carolina. Polk, a studious and hard-working student, graduated from the University of North Carolina with honors in 1818. He joined politics as a young lawyer, serving in the Tennessee Assembly and becoming a friend of Andrew Jackson. Polk served as Jackson's chief deputy in the House of Representatives during the Bank War. He was Speaker from 1835 to 1839 before departing to become governor of Tennessee. Polk was a prominent contender for the Democratic candidacy for vice president in 1844 until circumstances boosted his ambitions. Martin Van Buren, who was projected to receive the Democratic nomination for president, and Henry Clay, the Whig contender, attempted to remove the expansionist issue from the campaign by proclaiming their opposition to Texas annexation. Polk, on the other hand, openly stated that Texas should be reannexed and Oregon should be reoccupied. The elderly Jackson, recognizing that the people preferred expansion, advocated for the election of a candidate dedicated to the nation's manifest destiny. This viewpoint won out at the Democratic National Convention, where Polk was nominated on the 9th ballot. Democrats responded that Polk was the candidate who advocated for growth. He related the Texas problem, which was popular in the South, to the Oregon issue, which was popular in the North. Polk was also in favor of conquering California. Congress issued a joint resolution giving Texas annexation even before he could take office. In doing so, they left Polk open to conflict with Mexico, which quickly terminated diplomatic relations. With his stance on Oregon, the president appeared to be risking conflict with Britain as well. The Democratic platform of 1844 claimed the whole Oregon Territory, from the California border north to the southern frontier of Russian Alaska. Extremists yelled, 54-40 or battle, but Polk, mindful of diplomatic realities, recognized that no path short of war was likely to win Oregon. Fortunately, neither he nor the British won a conflict. He proposed extending Canada's border along the 49th parallel from the Rockies to the Pacific. Polk reasserted the American claim to the entire territory after the British minister rejected. Except for the southern point of Vancouver Island, the British eventually settled on the 49th parallel. In 1846, the pact was signed. California proved significantly more difficult to acquire. Polk dispatched an ambassador to give Mexico up to $20 million, including payment of American damage claims, in exchange for California and New Mexico territory. Polk's emissary was not greeted because no Mexican leader could relinquish half his nation and yet retain power. To apply pressure, Polk dispatched General Zachary Taylor to the contested Rio Grande territory. This was considered aggression by Mexican troops, who assaulted Taylor's forces. Despite strong northern resistance, Congress declared war and approved military operations. American soldiers achieved several successes and took control of Mexico City. Finally, in 1848, Mexico relinquished New Mexico and California in exchange for $15 million and the acceptance of the damage claims by the United States. President Polk added a large region to the United States, but it sparked a terrible feud between the North and the South over the spread of slavery. Polk died in June 1849, having left office with his health weakened by hard work.